So you did all the sound for this.
Yes, I did.
Maybe we should check it out, and then I can ask a couple questions about it.
Sure. Well, we can listen through it.
That is assuming you don't eat your own young.
Dad?
Oh, no, we usually prefer the ones who'd be locked away in a tower.
Shrek, please.
I only did that because I loved her. Oh, hi. Daycare or Dragon Guarded Castle? You wouldn't understand. You're not her father.
It's so nice to have the family together for dinner.
No.
Shrek!
Fiona.
Mom! Harold.
Donkey.
Oh, I love it.
Thank
I
you.
want to ask some quick, immediate questions that come up. The steam, when he kind of takes the little knife and puts it in the bowl water or whatever.
Yes.
What's that steam sound?
Yeah, it's a pan sizzling. I think, as you can see, it's just this long steaming sound. By cutting off the intro to it and then tailing the end of it, kind of made it sound like he was just stabbing it in there and it fell in.
What about the pig flying up in the air where it goes like?
So that is a whistle sounds that I have actually been sneaking into a lot of these projects. It's called Female Whistle 1. And that's all it is. And I was like, perfect. So with that and just the time stretch tool, I can use it. I used it twice in here. It's with the banana as well. Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
Time stretched and then pitched it up. So just kind of gave it a quick shoot.
Yeah, I noticed that each one of those kind of for this whole sequence where they're doing the food, it sounds like stacks of sounds. And then in the next sequence, you start to bring in more sound design elements to accentuate it. What was your thinking with each one of these things?
Well, first I actually went fully first on these because there was so much going on. I wanted to stack it up. The way the sound design came in, it was to kind of glue the sound design together. Because like if you were to go, so it sounds kind of like disjunct by itself. But if you have like the sound design with it, and we'll take out the music, it kind of gives like the transitions into the actual sounds, since the Foley themselves are like so quick.
What ratio of like actual food noises to like horror gore noises do you think you use?
It's like 90% gore noises, I would say. That's what I like about this scene though, is because it's like very simple like food things. But I mean, because even here, like the crackers are bone crunching, well, eggshells, but usually used for bone crunching as well.
And then what about for the ending? Like it's there's such a like big impact once the pig hits the table. How did you construct this? Oh, it's a lot of sounds. Okay.
It's yeah. Well, the way I did this is I scrubbed through. I grabbed the playhead, I went through and just looked at everything that was moving. So I was like,
oh,
I see the pepper shaker was falling. I saw that the cups rattled. I saw that there was fruit falling on top of the pig. See, like here you can see like a bunch of stuff rattle. So then I was like, okay, how do I do that? So I started with plates first and then was like, cool, that's in. Then I just went ahead and did the pig, get it out of the way. And then I was like, now I need more like jingle to it. But I also didn't want to get in the way of like these like frequency areas. So that's kind of why I went like the keys route, which you can barely hear. I found a duffel bag sound that I thought worked really well for the apples. Added more high-pitched jingle with a chain, and then I found actually just a simple fork dropping. And then all together kind of came together.
I think it's so great. How did you find all of these sounds?
There's not a lot for chopping a fish head off. Just look up like stab or like knife or blood. And then I would find something like meat slice, I think. So I have like a soft punch to get like the thud of the blade coming down on top of that. And I also did the key rattle again. And then all together, it just...
What about finding the music?
For music, the way I like to do that is go to the replace tab. Just because then I know I can click comedy, since that's kind of what I was looking for. Probably put on suspense too.
even in real time, you can be replacing it, but it'll always be comedy or suspense.
Yes, I find that that's the way to go with a lot of things in it, but especially music, is because I mean we have thousands of music cues, so yeah, to eliminate as many of them as possible at once just by clicking a single button.
Well, I think you did a masterful job with this, and I hope that talking about it helps other people who are interested in doing this kind of stuff work their way through the sound to their pieces. as well.
Definitely. I also just hope it brings light to the subject. I feel like there's a lot of people don't know that we exist.
Well, thank you. Looking forward to talking about it more.
All right, thank you.